Hello, my darlings, and welcome to Muse Unravelling. And this had me unraveling because it was so delicious. And you guys are going to see my reaction to this in just a few seconds. But before we do, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with that said, let's freaking go.
An insect trapped in amber, I'm fading pulse. The ecstasy was false. Our love is an unlit script no one can memorize, redacted and revised. I'll let this searching, and I will try to play alone. An insect trapped in amber, I'm a static hum, no longer happy dumb.
Okay, wait. This is super fun. So right in the beginning, you have his vocals are very okay. It's got this an insect trapped in it has no, not like a vocal, maybe a little bit of a vocal fry, but it has this I don't even know how to explain it. Fading pause. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to explain here, but the way that he sings the verse, it's interesting because it's obviously Matt's vocals are very unique. And in this, he kind of, you obviously in the chorus you have him kind of going full out belting in his voice, but in the beginning you get a bit of that, but you also get it more contained, and he has almost maybe it's vocal fry. I'm gonna have to listen to it again because I'm assuming he's gonna repeat kind of the similar thing in the next verse, but he kind of pulls back more and he has this vocal fry and kind of, I think he goes more down at the end of every lyric, and it just I don't know, it just is it just sounds really sick. An insect trapped in amber, I'm a fading pulse, the ecstasy was false. Our love is an unlit script no one can memorize, redacted and revised. I'll lie beside you and I'll try to play along. And then it goes back to an insect trapped in amber, and then instead of a fading pulse, I'm a static hum, no longer happy dumb. And then unraveling. And then you get to the chorus, feeling the glow die inside of our bones. This is a hymn for our love with no God and no throne. So kind of what I get from this is kind of, at least with the no God and no throne, it kind of feels like no rules, our love has no rules. And this is a hymn, so this is a song of our love. But I'm not 100% sure, if you go to the first verse, an insect trapped in amber, I'm a fading pulse, the ecstasy was false. Our love is an unlit script no one can memorize, so no one can make sense of it. Redacted and revised, so sounds break up, get together again kind of thing. I'll lie beside you and try to play along. An insect trapped in amber and a fading pulse. So it kind of, again, makes me feel, one, he uses the word trapped. Fading fading pulse, ecstasy was false. So like it wasn't truthful. Like there was deceit. And it just sound like, but he goes on to say like this hymn is for our love with no God and no throne. So it kind of just honestly, when breaking it apart like I just did, it makes me think of like a relationship that has no rules, good or bad, you know, like it's toxic in the way that you just can't stop going back to that person even though it's no good. It's no good and you know it's no good, but you can't help yourself kind of thing, you know? But let's continue and then I'll probably say more.
Your eyes go cold, sunrise as we disembark. You left me in the dark, an insect trapped in amber. I'm a fading high. Our heaven is alive.
Okay. One, you hear that music in the background. It's very like, it makes me think it's like cyberpunk, kind of like electric, kind of not space, or actually, yeah, kind of like a little bit like out of this world, you know, which I think kind of fits with, you know, the music. But what I was talking about in the beginning, and I couldn't fully articulate it, was when he was singing in the beginning, it's like an insect trapped. Like it has this, like he puts a lot of that vocal fry into the beginning part of that lyric. And then in the last part, he kind of, instead of, it wasn't going down, it was going up. So like, fading pulse, do 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 do. But in that first portion, it had that kind of shift from the like there's like that unsettling kind of like whoa, and then into that light softness. Like it just sounds freaking sick. And Matt's vocals are just gorgeous. I think we all know that. It's also just really cool. I don't know if maybe I've been out of the loop, but this is like Muse's first song release in quite a while. From what I have been privy to, and it's so freaking good. But I'm like, oh, when is the music they put out not ever good? Like, nah.
Fading high, our heaven is a lie.
Our heaven is a lie. That was heavy. Oh my God. Shut the front door.
I want to.
That is the heaviest I think I've ever heard Muse, and I fucking devoured it. That was delicious. delicious. You got so many different like vibes with that song because you got that the first portion where he has that vocal fry and then he goes into those softer, lighter vocals at the end of the lyrics, and then you get into that unraveling, you know, and then it goes into the chorus, which is very like lifted, very hopeful, very sweet, but then you have the lyrics that are saying feeling the glow die inside of our bones, this is a hymn for our love with no god and no throne, and then you have the breakdown going on and the guitar solo, and it just gets heavy, and then you go back to the da 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 da, you know, very light, very you know, in the chorus. So it just like had a lot of different vibes to it, and like I said, it's delicious, freaking delicious. I really like that, and I cannot wait to hear more from them. Muse is such an amazing band. I always feel like they have their style, but they're always coming out with some really sick like lyrics, vocals, guitar moments. Like they are just awesome. So I can't wait. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you cutie patooties in the next one. Bye.